ladies and gentlemen, and men and women, and people in this strange place where strange things arise and from which they emerge. Strange, uncommon things. Consider the following.
This is, let's flip it this side. This is very likely very clear to a lot of you. Clear as mud, huh? It's a hexagonal shape. You call it a hexagonal circle, I guess, but it's not really a circle, is it? It's hexagonal shape, six-sided. So my question to a friend of mine, I thought about this for a little while, and it doesn't come easy to me because a lot of those math skills that I learned, where I learned how I would make things like six-sided shapes or eight-sided shapes or five, odd numbers, right? Five, three-sided shapes, seven-sided. It's the seven-sided, sorry, not a seven, but the odd numbered sided, faceted shapes that are difficult to make. Everything else can be just divided up, right? A number of different times. So how do you do it? And I will add a little companion video on there, but quickly, how do you do it? If you got 6 facets in 360 degrees, every single from line 0, whether it was originally 60 or whatever it was. I'll clear it up for you later. From line 0, 360, you got 6 facets, right? 6 sides. From line, geez, I'm confusing myself now. What am I talking about here? 6 sides, 360 degrees in the whole circle. 6 into 360 is 60. So every 60 degrees, you would make a mark, and then you would end up with 6 faces. Is that clear? Yeah, it's probably clear for a lot of you guys. It's not super clear for me because I don't work in a lot of those little odd degrees. I work in 45s and 90s and not much else more than that. So, those are really simple angles to calculate on a sheet of steel or a sheet of stainless. This actually was a conversation I was having with my friend Darren, and we were drawing up, measuring up for counters, for counter overlays. As my fan just kicked in. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to do my best to explain this to you.
I'd rather not get involved.
So I want to make a 6-sided circle. Is there such a thing as that? I guess you call it a hexagon. It's got 6 sides. So first of all, we need to start with what our total diameter is going to be. So backing up, if you wanted to make just a plain circle, you'd take this little guy right here, which is a compass, I guess, huh? And you open it up, you slide your little pencil in here, you measure your distance from here to here, and that's your radius of your circle, because this sits in the middle and this goes to the outside edge, and that's this distance from here to here, excuse me, is your radius. And when it comes around here, that's also your radius on that side, which makes your full, from here to here, your diameter. So, and all the way around is your circumference. Got that? Big geometry lesson, huh? Okay, a lot of you guys know that already. So what I want to do, like I said, was make a 6-sided circle, and I'm going to make that, let's see, let's move some stuff aside here. I'm going to make that 6, let's just make it small to begin with, okay? So let's go with, what's the distance of this? 4 inches. So let's measure off a line, just a nice straight line, and make it 4, oops, just hold that tight, 4 inches. See if I can block you out a little more, huh? There's 4 inches. So this over here is 0, and this over here is 180 degrees. So let's put this guy right here. Let's make a little dot right at 2 inches. And that will be the center point of our circle. Right there. Okay. So this is the math on this. Let me explain this to you. So if I have 6 sides in a circle, again, a lot of you guys know this, but like me, I thought, man, how do I go about making a 6-sided circle? What if I want a 9-sided circle, a 9-faceted circle, a 10, a 11, a 12, whatever? it's easy when you have round numbers because you just take a line here at 0 and 180 and at 90 and 360, and you just start segmenting it out, and you can draw it out that way. What if it's an odd number like 7 or 5 or 3, etc.? Luckily this time it's 6. But anyway, put our reference point there and make the lines. There we go. So here we go. If the math on this is, I've got 360 degrees. I want 6 sides in my circle. So what's 360 divided by 6? 60. So each of these lines, when they stay in reference, so 0 to 60, and then another 60 past 60 is 120. Another 60 past 120 is 180. So let's go ahead and mark those points off. So you got 60, 120, and of course you don't have to mark this one off, but it is like so. Okay, so that's half your circle. Take this, mark these off from your reference point in the center at 2 inches. Go ahead, mark that off. You don't need to have these lines, but I'm putting these lines in there, and I'll tell you why. That is because I only have half a circle. I want to extend these on past and make a full circle, a full 6-sided circle. Right now I just got half a circle with 3 faces. Again, you go back, you fill these in. There's one. There's another one. And another one. So there you go. You can go back, clean these out later if you want to. But anyway, now if I want a much larger hexagon, I just extend these lines out. I just put my ruler on here, make sure it's even, and just extend it out as far as I want. Extend any of these lines out as far as I want. And I will always have my 60 degrees. If you want to confirm it, throw your reference point down there. Sorry, put your protractor down and make this 0. Or again, make this your 0 line. Makes sense, right? So there's your point, there's your reference, and there you guys are. See, that'll try to focus in a bit for you. You're sitting at 60 degrees, the next one should be 120, and of course it is at 120. So the math works out. Depending on how many faces of your circle you want, you take 360 degrees, which is your full circle, divide by your number of faces, gives you the degree of each face, with each line referencing from 0. So anyway, like I said, you want to extend it as large as you want. That's fine. But I'm going to go back now, finish this off, and that's it. Then I've got a hexagon, a hexagonal. Is it called a hexagonal circle? I guess it could be.
And before we meet again, I ask you to draw such a figure, and I shall reveal the truth in our next meeting. Thank you for watching.